Hey friends. Okay, so I wanted to hop on here real quick because I wanted to show you guys how to fill out your weekly accomplishment sheets. So, judging by the name, it should be done weekly. And this is going to track what you're doing. And what it does is InTouch will automatically send it to me. So, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. So, this is the weekly accomplishment sheets. If you go to the very beginning of InTouch, let me show you how to get here. It's literally on the tab. Okay. So you can click weekly accomplishments and it's going to bring you here. You're going to notice that there's a couple of tabs up here. There's details, summary, next week, new team members, earnings, and then submit and year to date. So one of the great things about the weekly accomplishment sheet, you guys, is when you do this, it tracks a bunch of things that you need to track anyways. It allows you to kind of see where your time is being utilized best and what areas are working and what's not working. And so it also reports it to me so I can kind of strategize with y'all. Okay, so the first person I'm actually going to add is I got a reorder today. Her name was Deanna Beckham, if I can type. Deanna Beckham. I did not work very many hours. We're going to go ahead and put 0.1. She didn't have any guests. I got one order. And then I didn't get any bookings from her because I'm going to send her samples. And then SCS is skincare set sold, and that's going to be 1. Number of sales less tax is going to be 215 because she got a repair set. So 215 there. And then, oh, just kidding. Number of skincare sets sold, if I can get the right thing. Okay, 215. And then type is, you have a couple of different options here. You have facials. So if you're doing a facial, if it's online or a personal website order, if it's on the go, parties or skincare classes, PCP, so preferred customer program, or miscellaneous, reorders or shows. Okay. So if you end up getting a order, these are the options that you have. What's kind of cool is it will automatically import any orders that you push through My Customers. So that's kind of great too. So sales tax is actually going to be, let me figure that out. You would take 215 times whatever your rate is. And all of mine are based on Texas taxes right now, just simply because all of my products are from when I lived in Texas. Hostess gift, she didn't get anything. I didn't give her anything else. And then non-recoverable sales tax. So in the event that I go ahead and give her a gift with purchase, let's say I threw a hand cream in there, I would go ahead and add the non-recoverable sales tax in here. Okay. And the reason why is simply because at the end of the year, if you're like me and you're just getting to do your taxes, they ask for this number. They're asking for the total amount. So like when you think about it, some of the areas that are non-recoverable tax or sales tax is like your personal use. Also any hostess gifts, any demos, any samples, stuff like that. Okay. And so this is good to know if you're doing gift with purchase. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add Deanna. I also had another order from Aaron Jones. Jones was also a reorder. So I'm going to put 0.1 here. 0 guests, 0 or 1 orders, 0 bookings, 0 skincare sets sold. And she actually ended up getting a lip gloss. So the amount prior to sales tax was $18. And then I think it's like 18 times by, let's see how much sales tax was. It was $1.49. Okay. So I'm going to put $1.49 in here. And she didn't get any hostess gifts. There wasn't any giveaways and there were no sales tax that I had to worry about. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add those. Those are my sales so far this week. And so as you can see, you guys, it's going to show you how much work you're putting into, how many orders you got, how many bookings, how many skincare sets you sold. One of the good things to know about skincare sets is as you guys start doing more in-person parties or virtual parties, you're going to kind of find that when you're doing in-person parties, typically you're demoing skincare. So you're going to typically sell the sets. And so what this will show me is if in the event that you have, let's say 5 guests at an in-person party and you don't sell any skincare sets, this is going to show you exactly how your average is going as far as skincare sets, because we know skincare customers are the most loyal, right? So we want those. On the go, personal website orders, shows, PCP, and reorders. So you can actually see where they're at, how much sales tax that you went ahead and collected. And then when I hit next, it's automatically going to go to summary. Okay, so with this month's special for team members, I have been reaching out to a lot of old consultants and we've had quite a few people sign up. Yeah, we're at 2 right now and it's only the 6th of the month. Whoop, whoop, right? And so I reached out to a ton of people. I also made a 10-minute video for you guys to be using. So this week we added 2 people, number of appointments next week. I have 2 so far, working on getting more, number of skincare sets sold, 1. And then it's going to go ahead and add up what you saw earlier. And then it says order submitted to the company this week. And it will pull this number automatically for y'all. Okay. So this is going to be if you placed any CDS orders, or if you went ahead and you placed a wholesale order coming to you. Okay. So now it's going to ask me about next week's goals. What are my sales goals for next week? Well, I am going to try to sell at least $500 in sales. I want to have at least 5 skincare classes lined up, at least 5 facials, number of on-the-go appointments. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 in there. Shows, we'll try and get 1. And interviews, I want to do at least 20 interviews next week. And then number of customer calls, we're going to shoot for 20 as well, going through our binder. And then it says, I would like more information about the following areas: booking, coaching, sharing the opportunity, telephone sales, skincare classes, facials, brochures, PCPs, closing my classes, customer service, business management, reorders, on the go, other. Okay. So this is going to give you options. So when you send this to me, it's going to tell me that you want more information about closing your classes. So whichever ones you pick on, those are going to be the areas that I reach out to you about, and more than likely the areas that I'm going to train on at our unit meetings. Okay. So it's very vital that if you start doing these weekly accomplishment sheets, which I highly, highly, highly recommend, I want you to make sure that you're putting this information in here so that I know what to train you guys on, know what areas you're struggling in, and best equip you moving forward. The next button is going to be new team members. Okay. So interviewed and recruited, we have Carrie Middleton. We're so excited for Carrie here. And then it's going to have you put in her information and her email address and all of that stuff. So I don't have that stuff handy right now, but when I have it, I would go ahead and put it in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add her. I also recruited today Emily Haney. Yay, we're so excited to have some new people up in here. Same thing goes for that. I'm going to go ahead and add her. And then I'm going to click the next button for earnings, you guys, based on your weekly sales. So keep in mind, this is going to be your gross profit. And this is going to take into account that 60-40 split where we take 10% from our profit and we invest it into our expenses. So bubble mailers, PCP, working on, if you use any type of software or anything like that, like the QT Office, this is going to be part of your monthly expenses. So this is automatically going to show you out of $233 in sales that I had this week, 40% of it is gross profit. I made $93.20. Okay. So it's going to also show me how much time did I put in to make $93.20. And then total earned per hour, $466 per hour. So if I were to work every hour the way that this last hour has gone, I would be making $466 an hour. Pretty cool, huh? Right? So it's pretty neat. And then lastly, it's just going to ask you to go ahead and submit your accomplishments. Okay. So what this is going to do is it's just going to allow you to go ahead and submit this. I will get an email saying, hey, so-and-so submitted her accomplishment sheet. Yay. Let's be all really happy about that. Right. And then basically what I do is I go and I look and I see what areas are you working? What areas are you having success in? What areas do you need help in? And it allows me to give you that recognition for more things as well. Right. So if you don't have enough hostesses, or if you're not seeing new skincare customers or booking new skincare customers, it allows me to just have those individual coaching calls with you as well to help you do the best at your business that you possibly can. So I love for you guys to have these weekly accomplishment sheets done by Monday morning. That way, by the time we have our unit meeting, I can do a little bit of recognition. It gives me some time to review them on Monday, as well as we can give you guys recognition and do any on-the-spot coaching that we need to do and training. All right. So that's how you do your weekly accomplishments, you guys. Yay. I can't wait. And for the first person who does it this week, you might have a little something in your prize bag at the end of the month. Okay. So, all right. God bless. Bye.